Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Now, here is James. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He has 6.
Love seeing LeBron rise up with confidence in the mid-range. That's a good shot.
Here's Shed. It's Hayes with the rebound.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do.
오!
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Looking at the Raptors spread, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade. And slowly and surely, they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then the last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Shed. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 to shoot. Bobo. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Lawson. Shed, that's good. And it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Kenny Smith, a screen. Morris on the wing. And again, the Lakers, no good. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Back to Boucher. Pass to Shed. No luck on that one. Good D by Doncic. Lakers trail by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Down low. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Pass to Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
So good at reading the defenses, and James anticipating when they overcommitted.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 4 left in the second period. Brett, we've seen Quickley step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general.
And during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
For 3, Barrett. And Milton's got the ball here for Los Angeles. 4-point game.
Who knew those?
LeBron buries a 3.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Hurdle with the bucket. Hurdle's got 6.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's James. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Quickly outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Raptors lead by 5. Outside Barrett. Outside Barnes. They set a pick. Back to Barrett. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And Barrett taking on a different role in that possession, showing his versatility on the screen roll.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Lakers trail by 5.
Come on.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Pass to Walter. The 3 from
Nope,
Barnes.
rebound.
And it's Connect with a rebound. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers?
Let's
in
go.
2024?
Come on.
Honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And it's Toronto's ball. Quickly outside. Pass to Barnes. Counted from distance. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Back to Morris.
Come on. Who need
The
those?
shot's good on the assist by James. Morris has got 5 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here is James. 14 points for him. Morris can't hit. And here are the Raptors now. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8 points now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Doncic left side.
Hey.
Doncic with the jam.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
James with the block. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Come on.
Yes, he's still got it. LeBron.
And another great performance here from LeBron on the offensive end. Man, that is the norm.
Nope. Hands up. Come on.
On the wing quickly. Give him 8.
Nope.
Kicks it out to Barrett.
Nope. I'm there.
Played it in with a
Yeah.
nice touch off the window.
Well, Barrett with a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
Now here's quickly. Pass to Walter.
Come on,
Launches
bro.
it. Doncic pulls down the board. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers.
What's
And
going
they blow the
on?
whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
You see LeBron just shrug off that contact there. It's like nothing even hit him.
So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Now here's Barrett. He's got 6. Pass to Mobo. James with the block.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
Number 30, Ochai Agbaji.
The Lakers on D. 3-point lead.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Boucher down
Hands
low.
up. Hands up. Hands up.
And finished off by Boucher.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Here's James.
Oh.
Goes. As the official
Come
calls
on.
the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And so here is Toronto. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Agbaji. Pass to James. Here comes LeBron.
Come on.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Look, with the size and athleticism of LeBron James, he gives you more problems than the math book.
Nope. I'm there.
Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
Come on.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. His fingerprints were all over that. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us.
Come on, let's lock in.
Now Doncic. Here's Luka. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Pass to Lawson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Lawson. No good on the 3. Los Angeles leading by 3. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. And here's Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Shed. Here's Mobo. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Shed. To the inside. Count it.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Doncic outside. Luka! Get off me!
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
To the right side. Back to Boucher. Here's Shed. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Boucher.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Doncic up top. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. James, right side. The kick out to Morris. Launches a 3. Hurdle grabs a miss. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Outside Barrett to tie it up. On target from range.
R.J. Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
Doncic outside. Morris outside. Back to Doncic.
Easy way.
Doncic! You see the strength.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Picked by Pirtle. Quickly drives in. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
Come on.
Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized core who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
James outside. Here he goes. LeBron unfazed by contact.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
It's stolen
Let's
by
go.
Doncic. 50
Let's
seconds
go.
left to play in the fourth quarter. Cash.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Quickly. Offensive board. Pass to Walter. Quickly left side.
Nope.
Outside Barrett. 5 on the clock. Outside Barnes. It falls!
What the?
And that one brings them within 1.
And that's a good heads-up play there from R.J.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And the Lakers making a change here. And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Outside Barnes. Can't knock in the 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Oh, new one.
He drops
Thank
the first
you.
one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
Game.
Second one is good.
Game.
And it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Pass to Quickly. Jacks up a 3. That one no good. So we see the Lakers get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team.
So, nigga, you talk about, G. So, big glad.
What?
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. To the paint. Tatum.
Hey.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
To the middle.
What? Oh, that's crazy.
It's the Denver Nuggets facing the New York Knicks. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines. Brunson. Bridges outside.
Hello.
The shot's good from Brunson. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
The three. Brown's shot is off. Brunson, left side. Gordon with the defensive effort. We're about 1 minute into the first. Jokic a screen. Here's Brown.
Windows.
The three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. When it comes to Jamal Murray, Coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry.
Come
Our guys
on.
know they have to talk with one another out there, help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. Here's Brunson, and the layup falls. Brunson's got 6 points.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Murray looking around. With some arc. Rebounded by Hart. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Brunson goes in. Yep, that one goes. 10 points for him.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Jokic a screen. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's Jokic in the corner. The Knicks pull it in.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. So it's Denver now. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
And the Nuggets making a change here. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Payne. Here's McBride. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
From deep, bangs home the trifecta. McBride's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Knicks. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Good on the shot.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Now here's Westbrook. The rebound by McBride. And it's Payne in the corner. New York, no good that time either. Denver leading by 3. Ball stolen. And pushing it up. Here's New York. For the 3, and the Knicks miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Knicks trail by 6. And it's hard penetrating. Anunoby hits the three-point bomb. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
From deep, Jokic. New York with the ball. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Westbrook. Takes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
Strong defense on Westbrook. It's a double-edged sword, though. He sees the challenge and just wants to attack it.
And it's Towns missing.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And this team encourages Westbrook
to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Pass to Hart. .44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Westbrook. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The kick out to Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Second chance shot. Good D by Westbrook. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Denver leading by 5. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
Can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Westbrook after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Outside Westbrook. Up top Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. And a wide open look for Jordan. On the 3 off target. To the middle. Here's Hart. Bridges right side. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now here's Payne, still without a basket. It's deflected, and they recover it. 4 on the shot clock. And Anunoby, here we go. And then Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by New York. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Back to Towns. The high post shot. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver leading by 3. It's Westbrook with the drive. That shot is no good. His 5th miss now in 12 tries. third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Hart. New York moving it around. Here's Towns. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. And now just a 1-point Denver lead.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
For the lead. And Hart with the nice bucket inside. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now here's Westbrook. 15 points in the game. A nice shot by Brown.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here's Denver. A 2-point game. And finished off by Westbrook.
Athletic finish off an explosive drive. We've seen this movie before, folks.
Nope.
Starring Russell Westbrook.
Pass to Watson. 46 seconds left in the third. It's rebounded by Towns. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Jokic. Sharge with it. Screen by Sharge. And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Brunson outside. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Nuggets on top, up 2. And
the Nuggets, 34.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Kolek. Driving inside. McBride with the ball. Pass to Achua. Anunoby outside. 6 to shoot. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. Number 44.
Now off the inbound. Towns, no luck. Denver in the lead. Porter with it. He's picked up.
Hey, come on,
and Jokic throws it down.
How about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
And New York making a change here. Free throw, no good for Jokic. We know very few players in the league can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release. He gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Achua inside. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Towns. With 1 on the clock. And the dunk by Towns.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Murray right side. And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by New York.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jamal Murray. First personal foul. First team foul. Delon Wright at the line.
He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he can't hit the second. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes.
Thank you.
Gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Some nice passing by New York here. 13 feet away. And that one hits back iron.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And here is Murray. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. New York on D. They trail by 7. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. Launches it from deep.
Come on.
Outside Porter.
What?
Towns with the steal. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. .143 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Gordon.
Come on.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So we'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
What?
And it's Jokic.
Oh my God.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 7-point differential. .103 left in the fourth. To the inside. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Gordon deciding where to go with it.
Oh.
And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Yeah.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty at the line. And so it's New York with it.
Come on.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That will be foul number 5 on him. On the wing, Porter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Mikal Bridges. First personal foul. 5th team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And here's Brunson outside. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Come on.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Here's Achua. Misses the 3. So the Nuggets win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance,
God.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Olajuwon. The rebound by Edey.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Up top, Morant. To the inside. Pass to Jackson. 4 on the clock.
2.
Memphis needs to get off a shot. It's held in by Houston. Here's Maxwell. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight. Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Got a hand on it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Nails the baby hook.
Well, I tell you what, you can't let Olajuwon get this kind of positioning. I mean, he is a master at knowing how to score close inside.
Now here's Morant. Misses in close.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And here's Smith. Pass to Olajuwon.
Great size and scoring ability. Hakeem, a tough assignment defensively. Drawing whistles, drawing fouls, nothing new for him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for the Rockets.
And so it's Memphis with it. Still without a basket in the game. Right side Morant. Jackson outside. To end the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Pass to Olajuwon. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant. There's the drive.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
And that one's good.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team. Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Jackson outside. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 5.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Pass to Horry. Back to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Morant with it. No points yet. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Up and over Smith. And it's Morant missing. The Rockets lead by 6. Now Smith. Pounded by Morant. Here's Maxwell. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon.
What?
And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
That's cool.
Here's Morant. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Edey. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Outstanding job by Thorpe. He was looking to draw the contact and get the foul called, and he got it done.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 10-point game. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. 4-3. And again, it's Memphis missing. Here's Olajuwon. Uses the glass on the layup. Olajuwon's got 11 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in.
Come on.
Terrific execution so far.
Man,
You
it's
know,
like
it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Houston. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Come on.
Pass to
We need
Edey.
those.
Fires for 3. And another three for Memphis.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's Olajuwon. Up and in on the layup. He's got 13.
Boy, it's been attack after attack from Akeem in this one. He's not giving the defense any breaks.
Left side, Morant. Edey for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Smith outside. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's the break. Here's Jackson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Smith right side. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Morant. They get it back. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Connects from downtown. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. The three from Bane. The rebound by Ori. Houston leading by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Back to Jackson. Left side, Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And the bucket is good. Jackson's got 12.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Pass to Olajuwon. Over Edey. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Assist for Kenny Smith.
A minute 58 left to play in the first half. Outside Morant. Jackson on the wing. Wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 14.
What a rare combination of size and skill. Triple J is a coveted player.
Pass to Maxwell. .125 left in the first half. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. 54 seconds left in the second period. No good on the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The 3, Smith. Sinks it from distance. Smith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Up top, Morant. Pass to Huff. Takes the three. He drops it from range.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance. Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Olajuwon. He's got 21. Thorpe.
Yeah.
Huff pulls it in. Here's Moran. Kicks it out to Kennard.
Oh my.
Offline with a three. Now here's Smith. That'll count. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Pippen. Pass to Huff. Jackson on the wing. Now Bane. Clock at 6. Back to Jackson. Fires the three. The shot off that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Smith. Here's Olajuwon. To the right side. Here's Thorpe. No good with the triple. Kennard outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's Huff. It's hauled in by Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
Pass to Huff. From deep. He buries it from 3. Huff's got 6 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Olajuwon. And it's in there. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Olajuwon taking the hit and staying under control. What a powerful finish there.
Here's Huff. Using his post. Moves to get the 2 points. Huff's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Timeout called. Houston.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle. Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Making a change here. Here's Maxwell. Shot from the wing. The bank shot, no good. And so Moran will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 5. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Here's Olajuwon. Over Edey. Misses the baby hook. Kennard outside. Pass to Morant. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Delay.
And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter here. Here's Olajuwon. Houston with another miss. Memphis with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Edey for the lead.
Come on.
Fires in the triple.
We need those.
And it's a three-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy. Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Maxwell, no good. Memphis leading by 3. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's
Oh,
Morant.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Morant battling inside.
Come on.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Here's Maxwell. And that time also a missed shot.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from. And, you know, they
Easy.
got to be careful.
Thank you.
This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum. Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Maxwell. The Grizzlies making their last shot. And he converts the layup. Maxwell's got 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Morant. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Here's Cassell. No made baskets yet.
Nope, nope, nope.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Horry. Here's Olajuwon. And he banks in the layup. Olajuwon's got 27.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy. Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Jackson finds some space. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Come on.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Kennard has the open look.
What?
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Pass to Thorpe. Back to Smith. There's the three. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Kennard for three.
Come on, we need those.
Drains the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Pass to Thorpe. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies.
Easy lay.
Morant sticking with it through contact.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Olajuwon. And no good. The dry spell continues. Grizzlies lead by 12. Kennard for three is rebounded by Olajuwon.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Olajuwon's got 29.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Jackson.
Come on. Turn me on. Let's get it, man. Oh.
With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it is New York. Brunson surveys. Well, this has all the makings of a great game.
Oh.
It's a matchup between two Eastern Conference juggernauts.
Oh, B.A., this will be a great test for both sides. They're each loaded with talent, and I wouldn't be surprised if these teams end up meeting in the postseason.
Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 on the shot clock. A good-looking shot from the wing.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Brunson. And that one good.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Rollins. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
Here's Rollins. Driving to the basket. Got it. Rollins has got 5 now. New York with the ball. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Kuzma. There's the 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
And here's Brunson from the arc. On target from range. Five points in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
To the left side wing. Antetokounmpo outside. And it's New York with a rebound. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And is blocked. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Robinson. Another shot. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup falls.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's Brunson missing. Milwaukee leading by 5. The kick out to Kuzma. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Towns right side. Lopez with the steal.
Oh my.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. And here is Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Now here's Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And he gets it to go. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bucks on top. They're up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
First team foul.
Brunson with it. Outside Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Kuzma outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Brunson. From deep three-point land. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, that one's deep, showing you Brunson's got some confidence in the stroke here.
16.
Pass to Lopez. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside, Green. Nifty move. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Lopez.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the middle. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Towns on the screen. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Lopez with the steal. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Outside Porter. Over to the left wing. The 3 is up. And Brook Lopez hits from deep. Lopez has got 8 points in the quarter.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
No foul. Second team foul.
Knicks trail by 6.
Substitution. Number 34.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Here's Porter to the left wing. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. He's off on that one. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 3-point lead. Uncovered. And the jumper is good. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Towns looking for an opening. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That one misses. New York making a switch here. And he sinks the second.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Here's Porter. Trent on the wing. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bucks lead by 7. Outside McBride. Takes a three. Drops in the three.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Antetokounmpo up top. He's got 10. Count the basket. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Pass to Achua. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. McBride. Rebounded by Lopez.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Goes up at the elbow. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
Now here's McBride. He's got 5.
What?
Hit from in
Oh
close.
my.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's McBride. Connects from downtown. McBride's got 8 points.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Tipped. Fast break, New York. And he gets the bucket. And now just a 5-point Bucks lead.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis throws it down.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Outside McBride. Misses the 3.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Bridges. Towns outside. Pass to Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Tucker from outside the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And Giannis with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And New York has possession. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A. The way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Trent outside. Shot clock at 6. And Tucker pulls it down. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Achua. Let's go with a 3. The shot misses.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Right side, Brunson. Up and over Porter. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Time for a quick break. Then fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Brunson. Fires the 3. Giannis with the rebound. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
To the right side. Towns for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Drops in the layup for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points in just the second half. Outside Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear. The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Towns down low. The kick out to Brunson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Bucks leading by 7. Here's Rollins. Pass to Prince. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Towns. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Antetokounmpo, left side. To the wing on the left. Lopez for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Brunson. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Six to shoot. Rejected by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And the second free throw is good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Right side Brunson. Out to Bridges. 16 feet out. And the shot goes in.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock them down.
And here is Antetokounmpo. The Knicks pull it in. 1:50 left in the fourth. And an Obi for 3. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
Second team foul. Jalen Brunson.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5. Both free throws good from Brunson.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Pass to Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Cash assisting on the play was Porter. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points in the quarter. Outside Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And here are the Bucks now. 4-point game. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pulls it from the top of the key. No good, off the front rim.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're winning.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Prince.
Number 13, Ryan Rollins.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I love seeing that. They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Rollins. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Lopez. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. How do you think this is going to play out?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Here's McBride. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Milwaukee who